uh, Thorkel ended up giving a very exhilarating speech to really light a fire in the hearts of all the people. But unfortunately, along the way, when you guys had sent them forwards, some of the survivors had died along the way to an ambush of zombies.
Better than all of them.
Kill issue.
Skill. L plus ratio.
This
So-
is how the sick and the weak are eliminated from the pack. The strong survive. Also, those
No, I
dark
think we should
stuff.
save everyone in front of us.
Yeah, so you get, luckily it seemed to be just like a small portion of people, no more than 20 or so. It was kind of a gruesome scene. Some of the children even died, but ultimately you guys managed to put an end to the undead population in that area, and had continued on your way. You guys had taken a couple long rests, but are now approaching the outskirts to the city of Errol. Off in the distance, you guys can see a small group of people are checking out, like they're around the fishery kind of area, and there's some more. Obviously, a much bigger crowd is gathered outside the northern gate to Terrell. And some of them are grouped up around the abandoned church of Hull. So,
As we're walking by all the groups of people that are kind of milling about, especially around the fishery, I'm gonna be like, hey, make sure you boil that water. It's probably polluted. You got pink eye. Hey, boil that water. And just keep on going.
Keep on smoothing.
There's some of the people start to turn and look. Sav, with your perception being so high, you would notice some of the people you're shouting to. There seems to be a mixture of some of the guards from Run Gates. Maybe one or two of the Silvercut gang members are in there, but most of them seem to be citizens, and they all kind of like turn and look at you guys.
I'm gonna cast
man.
invisibility and then just stay right behind Thorkel, because if anyone notices me.
Just hold hands.
Oh, God.
Reasonable idea.
Yeah, that's a reason. I was about to say,
Yeah,
Amar, how about you, don't be in sight?
How about I just disappear?
How about this time, I won't get mad at you if you go invisible.
So yeah, I will cast that quick. Give me a sec.
I would say as we're entering this peering,
Also, it's right now. I should make a mention. It is 8 p.m. for you guys right now.
Okay.
It's
in the
dusk.
Oh, do you have a day, Joey?
Do I have a day? No, I don't.
Ooh.
It's Blorp's Day.
Is it last Tuesday?
Well, it is the
Past that.
16th, I believe, but he's not giving me an actual day.
There aren't any more
long as-
Tuesdays here. I think they just skipped Tuesday in the week.
Actually, you're not quite right there, Jack. They just all consolidated within my personality, so it's forever Tuesday for me. Sad.
Unlucky, bro.
So Amara, just keep in mind that invisibility lasts for an hour.
Yep. And then, as soon as that happens, I'm gonna tell Thorkel and Sav, guys, just so that you guys know where I'm going to be going, I'm gonna go back down to that Monster Hunter's Manor, and I will be there. Come find me when you need me. I will be in there.
Stay out of sight, Amara. Do not take
I'm
any
invisible.
unnecessary risk.
I could go hug someone and they wouldn't know what the fuck is happening.
You know that spell ends if you attack anyone, right?
I'm not gonna attack anyone, but yes, I realize that. I'm gonna go to the manor. That's it.
I'm just saying, I fucks with invisibility.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I will just go to the manor. I will see you guys later.
I don't believe her.
I wait about 2 minutes and then I'm like, you think he's gonna miss out on something important we find out in the city?
I
Probably, most
Probably.
definitely.
don't think there's anything important to find out here.
I've heard that Tarl's got some hot locations to have a good time at.
I can keep an eye on her.
I mean, Amara did have a pretty man, she really put the drinks down in that place where we met the first time.
Yeah.
So,
Rowan, I believe that's a good idea.
Okay.
Keep an eye on her.
Okay. So, are you tailing Amara then?
I'll just be heading towards the mansion. It's not like I can tail her. She is invisible.
Are you But are you trying to stealth?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just, leisurely going around the town.
Okay.
I'm going into the general area. The mansion.
Amara, are you trying to stealth?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I am.
Okay.
That is what the
I'll-
spell's for.
I will roll stealth.
It's gonna be like a 5. Oh my god.
You're
With advantage,
There-
sure.
It's with
Oh
You're
wait,
invisible.
wait, with it? Oh shit! Yeah, one sec.
He is wearing plate mail though.
That is true.
Yeah.
Does it like cancel out then?
Pretty sure plate mail gives disadvantage on stealth.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I
So it
can't
does
do
cancel
much
out.
worse. I cannot do much worse.
Yeah, disadvantage on stealth. So it just cancels out.
Oh, well.
So it's a straight roll. So there's a lot of clanking going on and nobody's sure where it's coming from. They just know people can hear it coming and going.
It's from Thorkel.
Yeah.
Just echoing
Yeah.
across the city.
Oracle is so big that it just echoes.
My presence is really known.
So is anybody sticking around at the fishery or are they just continuing on to the city?
I wave at
Great.
some of the people.
Alright.
That's all I do.
As you guys approach the northern gate, you guys can see over at the church. It seems like some of the guards from Terrell are kind of like directing the survivors inside. Some of them are conversing with the guards from Drungate as well. And then there's just a bunch of people that are posted up outside of the gate, slowly being filtered into the city.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to one of the guards.
Over at the
Probably
church
all
or at the
walk
door?
up.
I mean, I think they got things handled at the church.
Yeah, let's head into the city.
I'm gonna, go towards the wall.
But the guards and things can vouch for us trying to get into the city anyway.
Yep.
As you approach, you can, some of the guards up on the wall, they see you. One of the, a skinnier half-elf kind of looks down. Halts! Get in line with the rest of them. And then some of the other guards walk by and they kind of whisper in his ear.
It's all right, friends.
Never mind.
We're heroes.
Never mind. They've been here before. Go ahead and let them in. One of the half-orc guard that's sitting down at the gates, that's taking down notes on a ledger of all the citizens coming in, all the survivors. It's looking up, looks down at you guys. Yeah, I remember you. Yep. The nighttime nights, twilight nights. Yep.
Yes.
The ones that saved all these other refugees and all the shit that they just went through.
That's right. We're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I can tell some of these people's stories are a bit ridiculous. I just hope things are gonna be okay. Well, I'm sure they thank you. I mean, definitely gonna be different around here for a while, but
What is happening?
Should be
with
excellent for the economy.
refugees.
Oh, we're seeing if we can get any of them sorted over at the church. Finally, put it to some good use. We got plenty of empty rooms in some of the houses here, so more friendly faces, I suppose.
It's a
gonna
good
be a little bit.
time. It's a good time to maybe address some of those building concerns. Lots of manual labor just arriving. As long as you feed and house them, you can put them to work, get a lot done.
Actually, if I could be granted access to workers, I could probably poop out multiple houses per day.
You poop
Like
houses.
8 workers.
I don't even want to know what that type of construction consists of. It smells like a shitty deal to me. Ah.
I mean, you need a golem if you're gonna get cement out of it.
Yeah, I mean it's actually a pretty good idea. I mean, some of them are already hard at work right now, helping board up some of the more broken homes, but
Well,
I'm sure
being
we'll
a little
find
bit
something.
more serious, there's definitely a lot of motivated individuals in that crowd now, so they got a little bit more to live for, and a little bit of hope in their hearts.
For all that they have lost, they are definitely strong people. Is Gadwin about, or is he in his manor?
Ooh, Gadwin. Look, I think he's at the Stoneway Manor. I could be wrong. He's either there or he's over at the Eastern Gate. One of the two. But I really have to get back to getting these people's names down, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do that.
I understand. And I wave to all the people I noticed from the crowd before.
Oh yeah, like many of them look very familiar. You do see the little brother and sister kids that you had talked to at the little refuge center inside of the city of Rungate after the day after it was burned down.
That's good. Oh wait, that might have been the. I don't see the wizard.
I mean, not immediately. These people have been here for a little bit longer than you guys have.
That's true. Maybe I have a few ideas where she might be, but I give the 2 kids a wave.
I thought she was among the ones who had fallen to the zombies.
Nope. He had investigated, but because it was so bad,
It was like a 1. I'm pretty sure it was a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So she was, but you didn't recognize it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure that was her. Sadly. But,
No.
well, the character,
you
myself.
Yeah, you were checking to see if it was one of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, you do see them here, so it looks like they made it safely.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Oracle gives the little boy a nod, and he's looking in better shape, right?
I mean, he had some pretty severe burns, so.
Oh, is he still?
Are
Anomalous.
these refugees and stuff? Are they just on their own once they make it into the city, or are they who's taking charge of them? Like, I kind of hate for those kids to wander into the city and just be like, what do we do now?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Oracle's gonna head over to the children.
Alright. While you're doing that, the orc guard just kind of like is giving half attention because he's still like writing down. He's still like busy writing down names. He just kind of like looks up a little bit. Most I can tell you, man. Like some of the kids, we do have at least one orphanage here. some
Whereabouts
of
in the city is that? Because I think we might end up taking charge of those kids and making sure they get there safely.
Oh, we have, surprisingly, there's been a lot of overwhelming support amongst a lot of the parents that have actually lost their children over the years. So
So a lot of new families.
yeah, which is kind of heartwarming to see.
Yeah, does the heart good, yeah.
In regards to the orphanage, it's condensed into 3 homes, and he kind of points in the direction.
Gives
But
me an
on the
idea.
map, it's gonna be right here.
All right, well, we'll see what Thorkel does, but I have a feeling we're going to end up bringing him in with us. And if we happen to know the names of the kids, I'll just give them to him now, so he doesn't have to like individually process them.
I don't think I asked. I did ask for their names. I think. I don't know.
You never did.
I never did.
But so yeah, meanwhile, Thorkel is walking over to the kids through the crowd, and they're, you got to kind of like squeeze through some of them. Yeah, they see you and they give you some big grins, and as the little boy does, he kind of like winces in pain.
Anomalously, Thorkel puts 10 LOH into him from about 10 feet away.
Oh, you said anonymous. I heard anomalous.
No,
Heard
no, no,
anomalous,
no.
too.
I'm sorry. But
You're okay.
Thorkel's helmet shines for a little bit, and 10 LOH go into him.
Got me thinking about SCPs.
As he's kind of like gingerly touching his face, the pain kind of like subsides from him, and he looks up at you, and he begins grinning again, and he's like, "Oh, he only winces a little bit, much less than before," and he kind of like, he knows that you're the one that's doing it. He just waves at you.
As Thorkel gets closer, and he kneels down and kind of signals them to come over to him.
They skitter on over.
It's good to see
Yeah.
you two again.
Yeah, me and my brother are really excited that we're here. It's not quite as big as Front but so much nicer. And we hear there's a lot of nice people inside too.
How long have you been waiting here?
Oh, a few hours, not too long.
I can get you in there now.
Like their eyes kind of like widen more. That'd be awesome.
What are your names, children?
God.
You knew it was coming.
I'm sorry.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Anna and
Joey.
Bob. Nothing.
Fantasy name generator. It's great.
I know.
Ophelia. Oh God, Ophelia. Oh God.
Elmira and Kristoff.
Oh God, Ophelia. That
I'm fond of
boy.
Olivia.
That would be so bad.
That would be fucking bad, yeah.
Here you go, bud.
Don't give her the name Ophelia.
Just because she has a name doesn't mean.
No.
Mean what
Oh,
we're
I'm
implying.
already using it.
Oh,
Yeah.
My God.
It's
yeah.
a fun name. It's a fun name.
No, yeah, there's context.
Here.
There's a lot of
We're talking
context.
about Hamlet, right?
No, in
Well,
Clausier,
yeah, that, but not
It
that.
doesn't even matter.
in Clausier, a girl was named Ophelia that Thorkel knew. It was a child, like a teenager, that died. There's a lot of context.
Yeah, it made him feel awkward.
Yeah.
Couldn't understand why. So some of the older boys explained it to him later.
Anyway.
Yeah, for context, the little girl is kind of got like, I didn't really give much of a description for her, but she's got more of like a tanned skin, kind of like olive colored with like black hair, kind of goes down to her shoulders. And the boy, you kind of like, you're taking a little bit more time to like look them over. You do notice that he's got tiny itty bitty horns budding out of his hair.
Oh.
So He is actually a tiefling.
Okay.
My name's Emma, and my brother's name is Barris, and it's in the chat if you wanna
Okay.
make a note of that.
Ema.
But
It is good to meet you two. My name is Thorkel. And Thorkel stands up and leads the children to the gate.
They're just like giggling as they're like kind of like walking next to you, kind of like gawking at how tall you are. So yeah, the rest of you guys, you see Thorkel kind of like returning, and by the time he gets to you guys, you are kind of surprised by the two children that kind of like pop out from behind his legs.
Not too surprised, kind of predicted.
Well, you can introduce yourselves to my comrades if you wish.
They look nervously over at the rest of the party. They just kind of like shyly wave.
Hey there, kids.
Jack Miner conjures a party noisemaker and goes,
Goes what? Oh, okay.
they kind of like laugh a little bit. And
Well,
well.
shall we get some food, or what's the order of business you guys think we should go and address?
I was thinking about talking to Gadwin, but besides that, I can bring these two to a tavern.
It probably wouldn't hurt to stuff them full of some good meals.
Well,
I'd like to get to a store.
Look around, pick a direction. From the appearance, from the looks of it, there's plenty to do.
To be clear, I'd like to drag a face to a store, to have somebody make my prices cheaper.
Well, don't count on me for that. I talk a lot, but it don't work out half the time.
Tamea's there too, right?
Technically, I think Amara is the most charming of us, but she's also a bit of a wild
Pretty
card.
sure Horse Lady is here.
I think I'm here.
I'm pretty
You
sure
are?
she's... Yes, okay.
Just making sure you're in call. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
So, as you guys are talking, well, this is Emma and Barris.
Borscht.
Borscht. And Thorkel starts pointing to the group. That is Jack. He is a professional hero. That is Dane. He is a cleric of Vindicteus. That is Tamea, my bard, and
Hi, Bart.
Oh god.
Oh, possessive.
Possessive. Oh
The
shit.
ship continues.
And we are the Twilight Knights, young ones.
Whoa. Do you guys like the young Barris kind of like looks up? Do you guys go around? And his voice is super raspy too. Do you guys go around helping a lot of people? Like
Oh, that's
like
the
you did
plan
us?
most of the time.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much. You're so cool.
No, we kind of just get started on whatever kind of comes up, whatever kind of we find out about kind of tickles our fancy.
You want some water, Sprout?
I mean, that would be nice.
Hand over a water skin. I'll get more.
Oh,
You want to see something cool?
Sure. And he starts like, as soon as he starts like drinking the water, he just starts downing the whole thing.
Hang on, I gotta figure out what this is called.
And I need to go and get some sand and rocks and shit to make them a water filter.
Huh?
Maybe some coal as well.
What are some larger, smaller items around?
Oh, let's walk and talk.
Yeah. Well, Thorkel starts guiding them through the gate.
As you guys like enter into the city, you can see like there's a bunch of people that are kind of like sitting on the walls, and they're like looking through their stuff, kind of like making sure they've got, you know, whatever burnt things they have is still like okay, adjusting stuff. And a bunch of people in the city are like in like an arc kind of around there, kind of like watching.
Is it pretty crowded here?
At that entrance right now, yes, very crowded.
Tamara, do you you feel comfortable having these two rascals up on top of you?
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll scoop them up and put them up on there, up on our centaur friend.
Hell yeah.
Just so it's a little easier for them to keep up and not get lost in the crowd.
Good idea.
All right,
little-
you two hold on good.
Little
Ye-
boy kind of like Baris kind of like looks at your at the back of Tamea, and he's like, "Oh, did you get hurt, miss?"
A little.
I
I'm
did
alright
too.
now.
I did too. Oh man. Did it hurt very long, or are you? He's like he's obvious that he's kind of like trying to like connect because of his burn marks that he's got.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of like nervous about how to go about it.
Well, it still hurts a little bit, but it's definitely getting better. How about you?
He's like looking around with his sister around the city as you guys continue walking through. Oh, man, it feels okay. Thorkel, he makes me feel a lot better.
Well, that's good.
Gives you a big toothy grin.
She smiles back.
Alright, so where do people go?
Once we get out of
Well-
the crowd, Tamaya, did you have anywhere you wanted to go, or?
Did you guys
Sounds like
need-
shopping and food and probably some lodgings for this evening are all probably
order?
necessary.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did you guys need a refresher on some of the
Names.
places in town?
Name of the tavern, probably. The blacksmith. The
Alright,
Blacksmith was Tinka.
something like that. Yeah.
I think she was a
hold on one second.
goblin.
She was
So
a
boy and girl, do you guys you have any particular skills that your family was teaching you prior to their
good old child labor.
to your parents going away? Were your family involved with any skills, trade skills or anything? Like, what do you think you want to do with your future?
That's a heavy question. Holy shit.
They're
Well,
just
you
kind
know-
You're
of like
6 now. You need to think about the future.
they're just kind of like looking at each other and then like giving you like an open side eye, like they're very confused by the question.
Like, were you just at home all the time, or did mom and dad take you with them to wherever their place of business was, or?
You know, stuff. I think this can be gone about a little bit more conducive to, their
Hey,
experience.
you know, you might be right, but I was just trying to I'm just talking above their heads. I'm being like, well, I just if we try to find them a family to live with, it might be helpful if
Well, of
put
course,
They
yeah.
have some
the
words.
right type of family, you know.
Just, I think I see what you're trying to do. Let me take over.
Oh yeah, you're probably more suave at it.
Yes.
Personally, I think hero is the best job. I don't always get paid, but somehow or another I keep getting by.
So Emma and Barris, what do you two like to do in your free time?
Barris just kind of like
Let's
gives
just
a really
wander
hard
towards the
thinking
middle
face.
of town for the time being.
Sure. Down here.
The tavern's over here, by the way.
Yeah, so the tavern is the Grim Grin Tavern. It's over there. Trinka's Smithy is
We're pretty
right
close
here.
to it. Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, let's go by the smithy. We're right here. And kids can tell us all about what home feels like, or should have been like.
That map is this map is so off, but it's cool. I like it. The the Never Heroes Guild is right here.
Yep.
Kestrel's Kettle is right here, and then Krex Knickknacks is right here. And then yeah, this is the Squalor Market, on just the center of town.
All right.
So, who's going where?
Well, I was gonna bring the children to the tavern, get them some food.
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
down to go with Thorkel for that.
Okie doke. So you guys are.
I'll go
heading
to the
here.
smithy with Jack.
That's both the faces not tagging along with us. We're gonna have to pay bad prices, but fine.
That's fine.
Switch over.
We're dealing with
Alright.
the children.
I want to get.
Why
the
don't you
kids
guys just
something
pay
anyway.
the listed price?
Hey. Just a
I know a
thought.
lot of otherwise decent people who think that they're not getting a good deal unless they cheat a
Hey.
merchant.
Hey, just a thought. I bet there's been a lot of good talk about us. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just saying.
or bad
Sure.
talk, you never know.
We never know.
We did kind of fumble.
And then
Only a little bit.
Rowan and Amara, you guys are just heading to the Thrasier Manor, right?
Yes.
I'm just strolling around.
Are you
If there's like an
going-
open market, I'll see if I can find some meat for the pups. But other than that, I'm just kind of like meandering my way over to the mansion,
Mara, you
I'm
wanted
going
to-
straight to the mansion.
You mean
which is this.
yeah? You meant the Adventurers Guild, right? Or the mansion? Is the
I
He's
meant
going
the
to
mansion.
mansion.
the
Yeah.
Thrasier Manor is right here.
Yes,
Damn.
that's where I'm going.
yeah the Thrasier
Razir, you
Manor's
should type that in chat.
the Thrasier Manor.
It is pun, honored ally.
Place filled with basically Belmont's ghost.
Yep.
And then Rowan, you said are you meandering into the Squalor Market to get some stuff, or?
Yeah, I was gonna take a little detour there to get meat for the pups, and then I was gonna head over to the mansion.
All right. Sounds good. 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's roll a d4. Okay, so 2. So we're gonna be starting off with this group over here. As you guys kind of like pass through the upper streets over there, there's a lot of people that are like kind of like standing around looking towards the northern gates. Other people are kind of still walking around, going about their business. Some of the kids that already were here are like running to the entrance to see if there's any new kids along the way. So obviously, not many people are over on this portion of the city. There's some, but not many. So you guys are able to make your way to the Grimgrin Tavern relatively quickly, say about 10 minutes or so.
All right. I helped the kids down from Tamea, and as I'm doing it, Tamea, I'm gonna give you 10 LOH. I hope that helps you.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, you approach the rickety tavern that you've been to before. It seems like it's kind of, there's definitely some more business in there at the moment.
All right.
So
I forget the tavern keeper's name, but
that would be Trawl.
Oh,
Trawl. It is a half elf, and here is his
remember that.
name. Here is how you spell it.
thank you, thank you.
Like trawling for fish, but with an H.
Thank you, Joe.
All right. Bum, bum, bum.
By the
If
way,
you're going to
Or-
adopt
I'm just
children, then
saying,
if
if
you're
this
going to
was
adopt
like
children, we need
a
a pause
podcast
menu.
show, like
no, well, here's the thing.
He's the
If
innkeeper,
you
right,
if you
Troll?
look up, Jack has already asked me not to.
I know.
It's a very bad idea.
All right.
Well,
We're
Hold on a
extremely
second.
dangerous people.
Anybody listening on the stream might want to up the music as it is a little bit quiet.
Where is
Oh,
this?
yeah.
There,
It's yeah, it's got its
oh,
own channel.
there's a channel.
Yeah.
So it's playing the gonk,
I made
probably.
it easier.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Voice. I've heard this one before.
So, yeah, it's pretty busy in there right now. Troll, the half elf, he seems to be. He seems excited about the business, but he's looking very very ragged right now as he's running around trying to get everybody's orders down pat. And then he notices you guys come in, and he kind of waves you on over.
Hello, old friend.
Yeah, hi, yeah, leans in. He kind of points around the room. This you guys?
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, thanks. It's much appreciated. What can I do you for?
Well, I want to give these little two some food.
What do you want, kiddos?
They're just kind of like fascinated by the inside of the tavern.
It is a bar, I suppose.
It is true.
Still a homely, entertaining,
Place to be.
cordial place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
Well, I'm just saying
smells
they've never been in
divine.
one before, most likely. Maybe they have.
Oh, the food looks so good. I could just eat all day.
Um,
Perfect. Impression.
I was wondering, is there, you have any soup? And Emma kind of like looks up. Do you have any potatoes?
Soup and potatoes.
Rolls, sweet bread.
It seems some bread, potatoes, and soup, and maybe. What type of meat do you have here? Do you have any pork? Do you have any sort of venison?
Yeah. Well, you know, we bountiful forest right near us, so it's kind of easy to do. Yeah, we've got a little bit of venison. Pork's kind of rare. I don't think we've got any in today, but for the kids, I could give a discounted price, about a silver for both their meals.
Thank you,
Sounds
sir.
good to me.
And Thorkel gives him 3 silver.
Oh my god.
Ooh, a tip.
It is.
Did you guys want any drinks?
I will take some wine.
You know
That
what?
sounds good.
They don't got any whiskey, do they? No, I don't think they do.
Well, they have today's drinks that they have are 2 different types. There's the Elven Cordial and the Green Dragon Ale. Do you know what's in each of them? I can tell you.
Tell me what's in the Elven Cordial.
It is warm mead with orange and lemon peels, edible flowers, honey, and half a stick of cinnamon.
Sorry, what's the alcohol in it? I spaced because there was a
It's,
notification.
It's mead.
Mead.
Mead. Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
All right. right. That is 4 silver pieces, and the green dragon ale is 2 silver pieces.
Do you have silver? Zach?
Yeah, I have the silver. Wait, how many? I'm sorry, I keep
It's
reading
4
what's
and
being
2.
said.
It's
4.
It's-
Okay.
Yeah.
4 and 2. The one you are trying to buy is 4.
All right.
Uh,
Yep.
And then.
I'll give him 5.
Wow. And then Thorkel, did you want the ale, or did you want to know what's in it, or did you want just like a regular beer?
Nah, never mind. No whiskey. I'm have just a few waters for the kids.
Okay. He whips up your elven cordial, nice and quick. It's pretty strong. It's got a nice sweet scent to it. The cinnamon definitely gives it a nice spicy kick, but nothing too strong.
Yummy.
And the kids, after a short 10 minutes, they get their food and they just start devouring it. Like slow at first, kind of like nervous because it's like a lot of food, and they kind of feel bad about it, but they like look over at you guys, and as soon as they start tasting it, they just start going to town on it.
Tamaya giggles.
Yeah, Thorkel's happy, right? He's in his happy space.
I think I saw a Paladin Oath one time where it was like to take care of the children, like you're just the ultimate mom or ultimate dad.
Mom, yes.
I wish I could find it because I want to use it really bad.
Superpower.
I believe I've actually seen what you're talking about, like a paladin with the ability to detect kid.
Oh shit.
Detect children. It's
so
yeah.
in the middle of town, Rowan, you're kind of like walking next to Sav and Jack as they kind of like beeline towards Trinka's smithy. You kind of look past them and you can see into the Squaller's Market. Seems pretty popular there right now. So, between the two of you, who wants to go first? Or
I have
the
no
two-
business
the
in the
two
squalor
groups.
market.
No,
I can go
know.
last.
Okay. All right. So, Sav and Jack, you guys head into the smithy.
Damn. Put the name in the
Well,
chat.
this looks like a bustling place. Look at all the goods he has spread around here.
Inside the smithy, Jack, you're met with Trinka, the little dusty-haired goblin, and she's like, you can hear her banging away on some metal in back, and when the door dings open, her head pops up, just covered in soot. Hey, yeah, it's you. I'm forgetting your name.
Jack Lancer, professional hero. And this is my...
That's right, the guy with the goofy name. I forgot. You brought your friend. That.
This
More
is
business for me,
Sav,
that's
and
good.
he is my friend.
Yeah, we got business here today. Looks like you got quite a setup here.
Oh, just being, near the center of town makes it real easy for the guards to come in, stop by all the time, and everybody needs their tools, especially now, selling, building supplies like
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, lots of newcomers and stuff. Great for business, I'm sure.
Jack Miner conjures the list of kits he needs and hands it to Trinka.
Mm,
Got any of this?
Get down.
I have some of this. I think. Let me check it back. And you, and she like holds out her wrench, pointing at Sav. Do you need anything while I'm in back?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of just shopping for some gifts, I guess. Say, can you make stuff for like gnome-sized individuals? Excuse me.
Do I, a small person, make things for small people?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a dumb question. All right. Well, listen, there's a couple kids that just like we keep on running into, and I don't know. I want to set up the kids with something that might be useful. Maybe some training swords, you know, the non-sharp type or like the wooden type, and maybe some simple leather garments or something a little bit more rugged than the clothes they came in with. You know, maybe a nice hip pouch or carry bag or something.
Gotcha. All right. That'll be one or two of these things, like two of each, or what?
You tell me what you got there. Let's see. I'm looking. Let's see. You know what? Let's call it. What can we get for about 2 to 4 gold?
Woo. It's a lot of gold.
Well, tell you what. You take good care of me and my friend, and I'll upsell you, or you can upsell me a bit, and we'll call it good.
Okay. She spends some time running around and back. Give it about 15 or so minutes. She comes back out. She produces.
Saul doesn't really care about money so much as long as he's he's pretty good at like taking care of his own needs via the forest. So money's just money.
Yeah, because a growing obsession with money.
She walks back out and she says, "All right, Lance man, I got here a carpentry, a cobbler, and a leatherworking. I could probably, would be selling them for a lot more, but because of how much business you guys have ultimately brought my store here, I'm willing to part with them for a little bit cheaper. But we're just totaling everything else up here. I've also got some nice child-sized leather suits, nice leather tunics for them to wear, and you said you wanted some dummy training swords. Easy enough to produce. Got a couple bronze ones in here. Don't worry about that. And then some just regular pouches. Not a big deal. I put those in there. We'll total this all up. She's like running her quill on a piece of
Sav,
paper.
if you want the bronze ones, I could probably blunt them rather easily.
They're pretty blunt right now as is.
Oh, let's stick with the wood. We don't want them getting ahead of themselves. They are pretty young. Don't need them getting cut or wandering into a situation they shouldn't have.
Sure.
The weight would be helpful, but I hear you.
I would. Yeah, sure. I could do that too. And she like grabs the swords and then sets them behind the counter. Hold on. And she runs them back. Starts sprinting back out to the front. You can see her short legs are just putting in work. Yeah. Here. I got a couple wooden daggers and 2 wooden short swords for them. That should work, right?
Yeah.
All right. Good. All right. And tally this to the 1, 2. Willing to part with all this for 3 gold. How does that sound?
Fair enough. I like that.
How much for all 3 kits?
Everything was totaled up to 3 gold.
Holy shit, yeah. I'll buy that for Sav even.
Oh, yeah? Alright, well, shit, you're, hey, we make it to the bar, your drinks are on me.
Alrighty. Neat. This has suddenly become a productive trip to town. I was just gonna bypass this place.
Oh, there's always fun to be had in towns. Whether it's a little bit of chaos or good food or hot women or,
Do you believe I've been driven out of a town or two?
Huh. With my multiple personalities, so have I.
As the collective you, or as your prior...
Not all of the personalities are as calm as me.
Yeah, but that's why I kind of take over and just am fully present most of the time.
Alright, so who is paying the 3 gold?
I paid it. I removed 3 gold from, and I got the carpentry. What were the other 2?
It was the carpentry, cobbler, and leatherworking.
Cool. I can clothe people in armor now. And shoes.
Yeah. So, she's looks up to you and goes, "All right, well, a lot to do. I have so much to do today. It's kind of ridiculous."
Maybe one other question for you real quick. Can you take a quick look at my armor, see what type of condition it's in? I've been on the road a little bit and I haven't really been paying attention to it so much.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you know,
Just
seeming
I'll
brighter
just
by the
squat down.
second. And she takes the armor. Are you looking to get this like? Are you looking to get like an improvement on it?
Well, it's more like, I'm not sure if it's damaged or... Actually, you know, I haven't even really taken much damage the last few days. I don't know, what type of accoutrement do you offer?
If you look on the skill, weapon, spell proficiency, home brewery link at the very bottom on page 9, she offers the everything through low budget to all the way through medium budget items.
Can you paste that link into the Discords?
I sure can.
Thank you, Dinka.
Why does it say error page?
You need to be signed in to
You
view
fucked
this.
up.
I know, I'm
Please
sorry.
log in here.
Alright, so you go ahead and while you're looking around and making your choice, Rowan, as you're making your way into the Squalor Market, it seems to be bustling with kind of a mixture of, you know, the grimy citizens of Rungate and the, you know, the people that are, you know, just eking their way through life, but obviously making a living selling their knickknacks in the market here. Way better than the people that were doing it on every possible street corner in Rungate.
Joey, that link doesn't work.
What the fuck?
Even when I try to log in, it don't do nothing.
Fuck the what?
It works for me. What the fuck? That's so messed up.
Just paste it again in case it changes the link.
There we go.
It did indeed.
That's so messed up.
The fact that
Okay.
it doesn't say error page does make it a little bit more trustworthy.
Alright, so... are you gonna try to carouse, or are you just looking for the ones that have meats? Rowan!
I'm just looking for meat.
Alright.
Sorry.
There are a couple people there that are selling fish currently, and a couple of them that are selling a little bit of venison. And there's one that has fish and eggs.
I'll be going for the venison.
Sounds good. The portly tiefling that's sitting there looks over at you. Looking for venison, I see. This is all I sell.
Really?
I am the venison man.
What are your prices?
Ooh. Can I looks you up and down? 1 gold for 1 piece of venison. It's good stuff.
You think I'm retarded?
Oh, let's not be too harsh here.
I'm a hunter. This is for convenience. You're not gonna scam me.
All right. Yeah. It's just a little joke I play. All right. How about I sell you 1 piece of venison for a measly 30 silver.
How big is a piece?
One piece could probably feed both of the pups.
I'll do 25.
25 pieces.
No, silver.
Oh. Oh, he sits back in his chair and he's like rubbing his stomach. How does 28 pieces sound? Listen,
Highest I'm going is-
I'm giving you a real deal here. Other
The
people
real
are-
deal? That's weird. I'm
Yeah.
not seeing a line foreman for your venison, though. It seems to be just me here.
all right. You caught me on a slow day, all right? What
yeah.
do you want from me?
25 silver. For a piece of venison.
All right, fine. 25 silver.
Alright, gonna have to split that. Alright. I'll take the meat and I'll start heading back to the. Start heading over to the mansion.
You want to sell the ruby?
Hmm?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the plan initially.
What
To-
the hell?
There's so much we could do with that kind of money.
I'll say to Trinka, so my gear's in pretty good shape, huh?
No, I mean, it's.
Oh, I
You
mean,
know-
I got the pauldrons and everything here, so it looks like, accoutrement-wise, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty good. Doesn't seem too banged up.
Well, listen, my friend here and some of my associates, we have come into some treasure recently, and we were hoping to offload some of it. If you can give us a really decent price for it, not only will you hook you up with it, but we'll definitely bring you more business. Do you do much with gemstones?
Me, myself, I love gems. They're very pretty things. I rarely come across them, but no,
You're saying they're rare, huh?
They are, but I don't particularly need them myself. It like unless it is as a need, I try not to buy things, no matter how much I think they look nice.
I guess that's fair. Who do you think would be particularly invested in acquiring a rare and expensive jewel?
Jack cuts to the case and shows off the ruby. Just holds it out. Like this.
That one,
Trinka's like, holy shit!
ooh,
It is suddenly more value than her shop, probably.
Yeah. If we got all that stuff for 3 gold earlier, then
perhaps I don't know. The only other person I could see wanting to buy such a thing or have the means to, maybe Gadwin?
Yes, the town's ruler. Tell me, is he a noble?
Yeah, his families are noble. I mean, he's not really the ruler. He's just kind of being the stand-in for his dad.
I mean, is there a different noble?
No, it's just him and his dad for right now.
Then plainly he rules.
Yeah. His dad's.
I feel like Trinka's really doing us right here.
Yeah, she's an excellent business woman.
Just to double
Yeah.
check. Just to double check. You don't need that ruby for any of your spells.
I did check. I don't see any spells that would be powered by a 300 by any
about
kind
the
of ruby. In
cleric?
fact,
Does the cleric have anything that would need that to be used?
Reference to everything.
Revivify definitely needs a diamond of 300 gold.
yeah, we do have a diamond, but I think it's 100G.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
could use
pretty,
it for something.
pretty certain that Revivify requires
You want to
a
specify, Amara?
Do you have
diamond.
any? Do you have anything that require any rubies?
I searched. I don't think anything like that exists.
Not particularly.
Yeah.
Have a look here.
Nothing that anyone would
And go to
agree
5e
with.
tools real quick and really cut
R-
it down.
Regrettably, you are probably the faciest face here, given that you have at least a +5 Cha mod.
Are you talking to me?
So,
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Otherwise it'd be Timea, probably. Bards are usually good at talking.
But no, I mean, I do have something that I could use with that, 300 gold. I do have something I could do with that.
I mean, quite a bit of it's spoken for. I need to finish my screwdriver,
Yep.
which is chugging along nicely, but
Mhm.
not yet. Which kid makes concrete? Chemistry?
Masonry?
Oh yeah, probably, yeah.
In 5e tools, rubies are listed as specifically as treasure.
Yes.
Yes, but there are spells that require either
Rock subtype, yes.
no,
I did go
ruby
looking.
Dust.
Ruby dust, yes, perhaps.
Yeah.
Regardless, I think I'd much rather have the pile of money as a increasingly greedy entity.
I mean, money definitely is flexible.
Yes,
let's-
useful. That's
So
why
did
I
you
want it.
Did you want to purchase any of the armor upgrades or no?
No, I'm good. Because I've got 3 on me already.
I wasn't expecting to talk to this gadfly fellow, but I guess if he's that important, then that's what's up.
Alright, and then Rowan, did you want to purchase anything else in the market or?
Nope.
Nope. Alright. So, and then you basically just said you were going there, then you were going straight to the house?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Well,
check.
thanks for
You
your
gotta check.
information.
Alright.
I'm sure we're going to
That's
be
good.
back around.
Alright, so, Amara, you are slinking your way through town.
At least trying.
At least trying. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm really just walking straight down to the manor.
Alright. Yeah, you
Um,
have 25 minutes left on your invisibility, so.
How long of a walk do I have left?
By the time you get there, you got 10 minutes left.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna walk inside.
Alright. The door is closed. How do you want to open this?
I'm gonna check if it's unlocked.
Hmm.
What
But are
do I
you
find?
are you pushing or pulling first?
I'm gonna pull first.
The door opens without any real difficulty.
And as soon as it opens, I just kind of facepalm myself. I'm like, you know what? I drop kicked this last time. I could have just pulled.
The character development is immaculate.
Just kind of slapping my head. All right. Well, I walk in, and as soon as I walk in, what do I see?
It's just as you left it.
Awesome. I go over to the table and grab both of the daggers that are impaled in the table.
You're being requested in the chat right now.
Oh, where? Wait, what? Where?
No, not you, Drew.
Sorry, I was petting my cat.
Yeah, you managed to rip out some of the daggers. You're
How
no
many?
longer
How many?
cloaked at this point. There's just 2 of them there.
Okay, I'm gonna add those to my inventory.
They are silvered daggers. Alright, so
And then I go downstairs.
Rowan, you arrive shortly after Amara opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of like peek your head in, and you could see him ripping out some of the daggers that were in the table in the room to the right.
Interesting. Don't think that's gonna make him mad.
Right, so Amara, you said that you're heading
Downstairs.
down.
Yep.
Okay. Did you want to roll anything, or are you just heading down there?
I remember those stairs being completely destroyed.
I will roll acrobatics, and as I jump to the bottom of the stairs, I do a front flip.
Go ahead and roll acrobatics then.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
In full plate with this.
Oh.
Yeah, your ass like
Slam.
grips at the very top of the stairs, and you go like somersaulting through the air, very narrowly avoiding a broken neck at the very bottom. So you go ahead and take, because that's pretty far down.
So what is total body paralysis? Greater restoration?
That is 11 damage from falling.
Jesus.
God.
Okay, awesome.
Rowan, you hear this as the plate mail goes clattering down and it like roars up through the empty, massive house.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
You go upstairs. What are you looking for up here?
It's a good question. Pretty sure I've explored every single one of these rooms. Let's see. What were the rooms again? It was a U, right? There was 2 rooms on one side and 2 rooms on the other. If I remember correctly.
There were 2 rooms on the left and right sides, and then there was 2 rooms directly on the opposite side of the stairs.
I'll just go through the rooms and investigate them, see if I missed anything the first time, which I probably didn't because the ghost guided me. But
go ahead and roll investigation for the first 2 rooms. And are you doing this on the left or right side starting?
I'll just start left.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation for those 2.
One, 2. Oops. So 18 and 14. Actually, or 11. Whichever one you choose. I forgot to turn it off.
Yeah, it was just the one. Yeah, you
I had it on normal. Why did I do that?
I just switched it to normal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you find the old children's room that was destroyed. You kind of like rummage around in there, and you find some old like training knives that they had on like one of the dart boards that they had, like where they would throw the knives on. But they're pretty dull knives. Even if they were there for a really long time, you could tell they've always been kind of dull.
What are they made of?
Those ones are made out of steel.
Okay. So the room is completely torn to shreds, right? When they were
Yeah,
attacked.
I mean it's more so it's just some of it was from when they were attacked in the night, and part of it is just kind of like because it's
decay.
old. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it possible I could identify what the marks are? Like, when they were attacked, were they attacked by beasts? Maybe only people?
Go ahead and roll history.
Okay.
Marisa
11.
asked me.
Marisa asked me.
The barista
Um,
asked me.
So you vaguely remember when the last time you were here and you had talked to them. You kind of remember they were talking about being attacked by soldiers in the night.
Interesting. Time to write it down. Soldiers.
In the second room, it's kind of like a nice leatherworking area. You can tell. Nothing particularly special. Obviously, the material is missing. The leather, of course. The tools are like there, but they're kind of old, dingy, run down.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Amara at the bottom of the stairs, neck in immense pain, back just feeling deflated, and you're out of breath from having all the wind knocked out of you. You look up from the ground at the massive hole in the stairs that you fell down.
Ouch. Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. Alrighty. Well, shit. Okay then. I'm gonna roll Divine Sense.
Sure.
Where is it here? Divine Sense. When using Divine Sense, what do I see or sense?
There's like a ethereal presence that just kind of like permeates the room.
Oh,
So
hi-
undead because it's ghosts.
yeah. Hi guys. Long time no see.
You say this to the empty room. What once held a large cache of silvered weapons had been looted by Jack when you guys were there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, I know that Jack took a lot of weapons. Do you guys have a shield anywhere? By chance? Or some painkillers? Ouch. Do I get a response?
You do not. It is met with an eerie silence in the air.
Can I roll investigation? In the area, if I see anything, propped up against walls or anything like that.
Anything that would have been of note there had already been investigated prior. You remember that you guys had searched for trapdoors or trap rooms or secret rooms. You didn't find anything. Anything that was of note in that room had been looted.
Okay, and is it just this room down here?
Yep, it is the entire basement.
So there's nothing down here at all.
No, it was all taken already, outside of the thing that you left behind last time.
What did I leave behind last time?
You had carved that thing onto the table.
Oh yeah, okay. Alrighty. Well, I guess I'm stuck down here for a little while. Okay, is there any way that I can climb up?
You can certainly try.
Well, guys, it was really nice to talk to everyone again. I hope all's well. Oh, in her name, do any of you know anything about the young Lord Godfrey?
Godwin.
Godwin?
Gadwin?
Gadwin.
Gadfly?
Gladly. Glad trash bags.
And then anything?
You're not sure. It's the air kind of like feels a little bit more tense. It feels like somebody's watching you.
Alrighty, well then I'm gonna roll persuasion and ask if one of the spirits can give me whatever information they have on Gedwin and his father.
Sure.
Damn.
I'm curious what's their rank.
What?
I mean, they're knobs, right? I'm curious what their rank is.
He's an earl, I believe. At least the father is.
Yes, Gadwin's father is an earl. Yeah.
Oh, cool. An equal.
Any
Wow. Kinda.
There seems to be like a form, like a shape, kind of like defines itself in the darkness and kind of like walks forwards, and then like it's like the shadows of the basement kind of like peel away, and you see like this ethereal, ghostly lit figure kind of like looking at you. So, what did you want to ask it?
Well, how many questions do I get? Just one? For the moment?
Go ahead and ask what you need to ask.
Spirit, in the time that you were still living, do you know anything about the current Earl and his son? Anything that might lead us to bring them to some sort of justice, whichever way that may be, in her name?
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about Gadwin?
Yeah, Gadwin and his father.
We know the last name of this noble family. Pretty sure we do.
Yeah,
Do we?
It's the Stoneway family.
Yeah, Stone.
Oh, and wait, that's Gadwin's first name or last name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit, can you tell me anything about the Stoneway family? Anything that might help us figure what we're trying to figure out?
Mm.
And
Are
if
you
there's any
asking-
vengeance to be...
Hmm.
Wait, what?
Hold on. Are you asking them about the Stoneway family in general, or are you asking about like
Their history with the Stoneways and any dirt that may be on them that they were either investigating or they knew about.
they would not have known anything, and I think you asked them this last time as well.
Oh, shit, then...
The Stoneways
Shit.
because the Stoneways that they knew were fine people.
Okay.
Ask maybe about Relure. Maybe.
Ask him about Relure?
It's just a
Okay.
Relure or Lythan or Vindicteus. You know, stuff.
Spirit, can you tell me about any enclaves or cloisters that worship Our Lady that is in the city of Terrell?
Who are you talking about?
Are you talking
Lokdar.
about Oh.
No, they no, they would not have any response to that.
Okay. Do you... Oh, Spirit, on the way to Terrell, we encountered undead of a couple of them of a decently advanced type. Would you have any weapons or anything that still remain in the manor that could help us combat this infection?
We took their silver weapons. Jack has them.
I'm not just talking about silver, I'm talking about anything.
That would have been silver, and there's no infection.
Hmm.
Because if you're talking about you're talking about the zombies, it's not like they're just undead. There's no like they're not
Regarding
zombies that infect people.
regarding
Oh,
silver
shit.
weapons, I still have 40 pounds of undifferentiated silver weapon.
Damn.
most undead don't infect people.
Mm,
Yeah, it's
okay.
not like the movies.
Okay. Okay. So, what are my options here, Branson? I have Brelure, Vindicteos, Hole, Lokdar, and
They don't know who. Well, they don't know exactly who attacked them because I asked them if Lure attacked them, Lure's forces. They weren't sure, but
oh,
All they knew,
my
what,
spear just
well,
went back.
all they had known was that they were attacked by soldiers in the night.
yeah, yep. So Lure, that could be a noble family, but at the same time, their family were murdered around the time shit was going down 2,000 years ago.
Rather brutally.
Yeah, so um, maybe
Like
ask about the history of Relure around the time that they were alive. What was Relure doing? Was he being shady? Do they know anything about a person named Lythan? Those are
Okay.
some ideas.
Spirit, do you know anyone, or did you know anyone by the name of Lythan Everwrath?
Again, like, looks at you and, like, nods its head.
Can you tell me what the relation there was, or if he had any ill will against you at any point?
Like, very softly you hear, no ill will.
Will?
No ill will.
Okay. Oh shit. Why am I? Yes. Why am I the one talking to the spirit?
Because you wanted to do it.
Yeah, apparently. Okay. Were any of you, while you were still alive, aware of the witch covens that were in the area?
Softly, the form speaks again. Whispers. There were whispers of them.
The group that I have been traveling with, and I have been eliminating covens. There are 3 down, 1 to go. I have a few more questions for you, if you would allow it. The first one would be, would you or your kin have any desire to come and join us for the fight?
No.
As before, you had said that
They
you don't know who attacked.
they had your previous encounter with them. They're pretty. You can remember this. It was pretty apparent. They're very content with where they're at right now.
Okay. Okay.
And that's why I didn't try to exercise them or anything. I was like, well, they kind of seem happy.
Yeah. All right. The next question that I have for you. Back then, did you know anyone by the name of Relure?
Yes.
What was his relationship to you?
Asked us to help.
Help?
Shakes
Help
its
in
head.
what way?
Various tasks. Did what we were best at. Hunt monsters. Protect the people of Terrell and neighboring towns.
Understood.
You should ask if they remember the symbol on the soldier's armor, or if they had any identifiable
Thinking
aspects.
back, do you remember any symbols that you had seen the night of your deaths, or any details that would signify who attacked you? Anything at all?
Shakes its head. Too fast.
as you were monster hunters, did you have any caches anywhere aside from the manor that we are in now?
Uh, shakes its head no.
Okay. Well, I in the city of Terrell, are there any other were there any areas that you were investigating before the time of your death? And it doesn't need to be just in Terrell, but around Terrell in the woodlands. I would like to finish your work for you.
Just kind of like reaches out and puts its hand on your shoulder, shakes its head no.
Understood. Well, has have any of the Stoneways been to this manor recently?
Mm, unsure. Felt
Okay.
something, but unsure.
Hmm. Well, um, what else should I ask here? Um,
Basically got all the
You do
basics.
see it. You see its form starting to fade away right now.
before you fully fade away, were there any occult rituals down in the Sea of Terrell anywhere?
It is too vague a question. It fades away.
Thank you for your time. Alrighty. Oh my fucking screens.
Now you gotta climb out of there.
Yep, I'm gonna roll. Athletics as I try and climb my happy ass out.
Hmm.
You pull up.
It takes you some time. So while you're trying to get a good grip, Rowan, you kind of like breeze through the two rooms that are on the opposite end of the stairs because you've been through them already. Um, Nothing of note in there that you might have missed.
Are there
Uh,
any like bodies of
no.
people who are not residents of this house?
No, no.
Like any armor? Okay.
Nope. Well, you did pick up that armor from there, the free
Well,
runner
like
armor.
that was their armor.
And then on the right side of the stairs, there is the one room that was locked.
That is true.
Never did we ever get in here? Feels like a time I need Amara for.
Oh yeah. Kick the door down.
Come help your old pal out, will ya?
You're kind of stuck down there, aren't you? Oh!
Your pups are just kind of like walking around the room, sniffing it, kind of sneezing as the dust gets in their nose.
All right, I'll see if I can. I mean, is the door pretty rotted, pretty weak, or is it like iron? What am I looking at here?
It seems lined with metal.
I believe in myself.
I
I'm trying to
believe.
kick it down.
Oh, good.
And that would be a athletics.
Yeah, it would be.
What are you
Flat.
Trying
Roll
to-
D20. We'll literally kick
what are
down
you
the
trying
door.
To, oh, you're trying to kick it down? Okay. Are you
Even
trying to
check
kick it?
if it was
Hold on.
unlocked.
Hold on. Are you
It
trying
was-
to
it's
kick
locked.
it in any specific
Wait,
area on the door?
That's
Um,
pretty fucking specific. I'll probably
Door handle, maybe? Or the...
closer to the door handle, I suppose. Not towards the center.
Yeah.
That's usually the part of the door that breaks when you kick it in. So, unless I don't think I know how to lockpick. So,
You can always try.
what would that be? Sleight of hand?
Yep.
I don't think that's much better. You know what? That's a 1. I'll take it. Bam. 16.
Hey!
As you're kind of
Interesting music.
clicking. It takes you a moment. In the same time that it takes you to like it's taking you to unlock the door here, like you're spending a good couple minutes on it. Amara, you are able to finally climb out of the basement.
Awesome.
So
Good shit.
I
Good shit.
you
I just had to.
you don't actually know Rowan's here either.
I just had to head upstairs.
Okay. You are met with because you've never been upstairs before. The last time you were there, you see Rowan is just kind of like kneeling and kind of like picking the lock as his pups are wrestling with each other.
Hi, Rowan.
Hello.
You scared the shit out of me. So, what you doing there?
Well, I'm not good as kicking down doors as you, so trying to pick the lock.
I'll
You
try.
you doing okay? I heard some noises.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't question it. I'm fine.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll let you take if
I was just talking to ghosts. So,
you want to try to kick the door down.
heck yeah.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Because you're still picking the lock as you're talking to him. No.
You can do it for fun. Why not? Ghosts don't mind, I bet.
All right. So a 17. You don't really have much room to run here because it's right next to the stairs. To the where like it's on there's a railing and whatnot, so you kind of like have a couple steps to do it. As you ram into it, you can hear the door kind of rattle in place.
I didn't get it.
Well, back
Round
to
two.
lockpicking, I suppose. Oh,
Round 2. Wait, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna do a quick scan I'm gonna roll a quick Arcana. Do I sense anything?
Why?
it's a magical lock.
I am not asking you to roll Arcana right now.
I mean,
Fine, I'll roll it. Athletics. Oh, never mind.
Well, you tried.
Oh,
You tried.
As you run into it, you ram the door. You're like right on your side, right where you're right on your liver. Your liver slams into the door handle.
Oh.
Ooh.
And as you're
You
like
have armor in the way.
I mean, it's a finer point on where it's being hit, so bludgeoning is typically really good against plate armor. Historically, anyways. So you bang into it, and as you're kind of like you reach down to kind of cover it because it's fuck that hurts. You're just kind of like starting to cover your side. As your arm comes down, it kind of slaps and slides against the door handle, and the door opens.
You said it was locked.
I did not.
You literally said the locked door, and I tried it, and I was like, oh, okay, I saw lockpick.
You did roll pretty high on the sleight of hand check.
So I finished him, and then didn't tell her I was done.
You weren't sure, but yeah, it was. You did unlock it. You were just unsure. You never tried to open the door.
Well, there's a click. Like, you know when the lock is
Rowan?
undone.
Did you finish this fucking door?
Oh, no, I think you must have hit it so hard the pins fell out of place and unlocked. Anyways, I'm gonna walk into the. I'm gonna go into the room.
Why don't we?
Waltz into the room.
Wait. Now, I'm also going to draw my packed weapon just in case there's something in here.
Fair enough.
Rowan, let me go first, and if I get hit,
I thought you'd like that.
fly out the door. Yeah.
Yeah, straight down to the first floor, huh? Past the
Straight
railing?
down. Straight down.
You seem to be pretty resistant to fall damage, so I'll
Yeah, the downstairs would say otherwise.
just open up the door and bow them in. Ladies first.
Hmm.
The metal door creaks open, and you guys see that there is seems like a workstation. Seems to be
Interesting.
chests on some of the shelves on the left-hand side. To the right is the workstation, and it's covered in strange sigils, and there's jars full of like dust here and there. Some of them have typical like metalworking or leatherworking stuff in there, so there's like nails and shit like that. Yeah.
Jack would love it here.
Yeah. Hey, Roland. So, hey, quick question for you. Before we
Mhm.
investigate this room, can I take a loan from you?
Sorry. Alone?
Yeah, a loan. Like, can I borrow money with the intent to pay it back over time?
Why? Well, for what?
Well, so Jesus distantly. Well, so it's a surprise for anyone that we come across on our travels. Not like a donation, but just something that will really, really help them. And myself for that matter.
This is like when you ask your family member for money when the basket comes around at church.
So, you want money from me, so you can then donate it to strangers.
No. I won't donate the gold or the money to strangers.
He's just loaning it to him.
No, so I need it to buy something that will then benefit one person.
Okay, well, could you
And that one person could be you.
Okay, well, I could buy it for you. I'm not opposed.
Do you like strength and power?
Oh my god, I fucking had a feeling.
This is... feels like
a
you're
demon
trying to
contract.
indoctrinate me into something here. What do you mean by strength and power?
Okay, so
Can you guys roll me a perception check?
I love having high passive perception. Yeah, you don't see it.
You're too invested in
you got
recruiting,
2 and I got 21.
you demon.
You see it's really quick. It just kind of like shimmers in the room. There's a red light.
Alright, hold that thought.
Uh,
There's something in this room with us. I
Divine
think.
Sense. I'm using Divine Sense. And I get into a battle stance.
I saw a red light. Didn't look like any of the other ghosts.
Well, I just talked to one of the ghosts before it disappeared.
Oh, were they glowing red?
No, they were ethereal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as you're kind of like getting more into the room, you can see on the table, on the work table, there seems to be something at the center of it. There seems to be something covered by a cloth.
What could go wrong?
Wait, Rowan. Get your dog here. Have him act as a guard dog. Something isn't right here.
Clearly. Oh. I'm gonna call Thorn to the front of the door, and I'm going to pick up the cloth.
You just grabbing that thing?
Wait. Let me pick it up
no
with my
fear.
sword.
Are you gonna like stab it with your sword and fling it off?
No, I'm gonna go underneath it, lift it up with my sword, and then pull it off.
Fine.
As you lift it up with your sword, there's a quick flash of red that just kind of like it looks like it sparks from underneath it.
Hmm?
You lift up the cloth all the way?
Rowan.
Uh,
So, wait,
I'm gonna like, I'm gonna crouch down, lift it up.
Rowan. Before we do anything here, go to that wall over there, collect those chests. If this lights this place on fire, we're taking everything we can.
All right. Okay. Put the cloth down. We'll loot the
Yep.
chest first.
Okay.
Fucking scramble through all these things.
What do we find, Joey?
There are 2 chests.
A fucking mimic.
Oh,
But I haven't ran into a mimic yet. Crazy.
Rowan, I'll take the right
That's
chest.
true.
I'll take the right chest.
I haven't.
Remember me.
All right, sure.
Remember me.
Remember me.
Okay, so I go to open the chest. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay, I go to open it.
Imagine if this is a
Sword,
fucking
like
mimic.
at the ready, in my left hand.
We've never been
Fucking
so ready
bad.
for a chest before.
Fucking imagine.
A fucking mimic has been in here for 2,000 years.
No, Monster Hunter. It makes no sense.
There is said to be one.
I
Somewhere.
do keep up the meme that I only have 1 mimic in my campaign.
Really?
Okay,
That's
well, I go to open the right chest. What do I find?
It has to be the most unexpected thing, though. Honestly.
As you but for reference, there is 1 chest that is above on the shelf, and there's one that's lower. Which one are you going for, the lower or upper one?
I bet
Lower,
you.
lower.
I bet you the mimic's on the one that's lower. Totally.
I'm going for
Well, he's
lower.
already locked in. Too late. I call upper.
Mhm,
Do you?
mhm.
All right.
Yes, suspicious eyeballs.
As you reach down to try and open up the bottom one, it opens up, and inside you find 2 silver ingots, as well as 3 silver daggers.
Okay. One
As
sec.
you're do you grab them?
Yes, I do.
As you're
Wow.
reaching in to grab them, you hear something move on the upper shelf.
Aww.
Excuse you.
Oh.
I mean, it could
Okay.
be just him getting.
I'm gonna
through
step
that.
back.
It could be just him, climbing up there. Totally.
No, it's too
Return the
on.
slab.
late. Return. Yeah, right. Okay.
This treasure is cursed.
Alrighty.
Well,
And is Thorn summoned already?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
You feel something drop onto your back.
How big is this something?
Large
So-
enough that you can feel it on like the majority of the middle of your back.
Rowan?
what do I see?
Just clamping down on the wings. The wing
What
studs.
do you do, Amara, in this instance as it clashes onto your back?
Do I feel pain?
Do I feel pain?
No, but this catches you by surprise. What do you do in this instance as it hits your back?
You shake it off. Shake it off.
Do you shit
No.
yourself?
Nope.
You
I don't.
shake it
Nope.
off.
Nope. I don't shit myself.
Roll bonus action to shit yourself.
I flex my wings out and then run backwards into the hallway.
Where the ledge is?
As his wings just kind of flare out and he's like jumping back, you can hear him squeaking a little bit as he's doing so. You see a little jar that had fallen onto his back, like smashes onto the ground and glass goes everywhere. And up on the upper shelf, you can see a rat up there.
A fucking rat! Ah!
What an asshole.
What was in the jar?
There wasn't anything in the jar.
Oh,
Just a rat, Amara. Calm down.
kill it.
It was a fucking rat. I told you, they're all evil.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the
Actually-
upper chest
Okay.
then.
No, that rat's actually Chad. He did it to Amara. That's Chad move.
Wait, don't I have a mimic cloak? Does that count as the one mimic?
Wait a minute.
No,
Must
it
be
does. It
not.
doesn't count.
I'm gonna point my cloak at the chest. Is this one of your
It's
kind?
it's less of a mimic monster than it is just like a
Yeah,
mimic item.
I-
The same thing that Jack has a cleaning cube. It's not so much as a ooze
Yeah,
as a gelatinous cube. Anyways,
Alright.
the other one is locked, so you are going to need to make a either you can try roll athletics to bust it open, or you can try to do sleight of hand.
I think I opened it.
I was about to say, did the cape signal anything?
You know that lock is damn tight. No, I'm just kidding. This one
busted
has
that
a
lock,
much more
goddamn.
audible this one has a much more audible click to it than the door did. Especially now that you're much more attentive to the hearing after the whole little rat incident there.
Swing
It
it
clicks
open.
open, and you find
Have you got thieves' tools?
Dave's tools.
Oh,
I said
while it is
thieves.
glowing,
not sure about that.
you open it up and you see a dagger in there, and it is glowing.
Ooh, shiny. I'm gonna pick it up and examine it.
Ooh la
It's like
la.
right now, it's like embedded like in a little area that's like a dented area in like a velvet bottom. So it's
Oh,
like
so
it's
it
meant to be in
is.
there.
I see. How big is this chest?
Not super big.
Is it
smaller
more-
it's smaller than the one that was holding like the ingots and the daggers.
So is this more of a container for the dagger than an actual chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
pick it up.
small. It's not like super small, but it's smaller than the bottom chest.
Can I make out what this dagger is? Like what it's made of?
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Bam!
This one's it's a silver dagger.
Mm-hmm. And the glowing?
The glowing. You can try to roll Arcana.
I figured.
Roll that Arcana.
You can tell it is coming from the dagger itself.
Whoa. Crazy.
Is it radiant, perhaps?
Interesting.
Is it infinite?
As you
Divine strength?
continue to look at it, this is like a faint, like just regular, like a light glow. But behind you there's like another quick flash of like a spark of red that just flashes behind you up at the table underneath the cloth again.
Mm. So is the chest is it like shoebox size? Can I just like put the shit in my backpack?
You could, yeah.
Okay. I'll slide it in my pack.
Okay. All right.
The
The box itself is it weighs 10 pounds.
okay. Good.
That's not that bad.
No, it's not.
With dagger. With ornate silver glowing dagger. Hey Amara, you wanna lift up the cloth?
Uh-huh. I would
Maybe
love
I could command the rat too if you want to get revenge on
Yeah,
him.
kiss my ass, Rowan. It's not that funny, but still, it's
Hey.
kind of funny. Okay,
My lips aren't
so-
going anywhere Dolos's were.
I walk over to him and just slap him upside the head.
One
Oh.
damage. If it
Fair
is.
enough. I guess I deserve that.
Take
Okay, but
2
oh, hey,
bludgeoning
so as soon as I walk up to the cloth, I use my sword to lift it up again. But as I'm lifting it up, I quickly just turn back. So I'm like, "But would you ever consider more power? Just
Let's
Or we
worry
can
about
go-
this gem first, whatever this red light is, and then we'll talk about your power thing.
Get the
Okay.
fuck out of here.
okay." So I start lifting it up, and it fully leaves the table. What happens?
as you lift it up,
Yes.
you are met with a pair of gloves.
Oh.
But not just any gloves. These gloves are red, and they seem almost leather-like, and around the wrist area of the gloves are some chains.
Do the gloves have any certain traits to them, or?
That could be identified. Seems like
Like
these
I
gloves
said,
are.
it seems like red leather. Like, and it doesn't look. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Yeah, shocking. I know.
Holy
Very
shit.
investigative today.
Holy
We are.
fuck.
That shit was raw. It doesn't look like the leather was painted afterwards. It looks like the leather is innately red.
Glowing red gloves.
Arcana.
Probably magical in nature. Well, not that I would know. Oh, 10. Maybe I could guess.
What the fuck?
Well, oh, cool. 21.
Yeah, you can see
Works
like
out.
tiny like sparks of red energy kind of like come off of the gloves every now and then.
Now, this energy, does it kind of look like an eldritch blast or an agonizing blast or anything?
The word. Is it fire-like or is it just red?
It. I mean, Eldritch Blast can be, flavored a number of different ways, but it just looks like if you could make it akin to anything, it would be electricity.
Hmm.
That's like the kind of energy it kind of shows up as.
Okay. Well, hey, Rowan. Can you hold my van braces for a minute?
Sure. Gonna risk putting on scary new gloves?
Yes, I am.
I respect that. Just gonna take them
Alright.
off her wrists and hold them. I'm gonna step out of the room if you don't mind.
Probably a good idea.
I'm gonna not be right in front of the door. I'm gonna have my head peeking over, so if she flies out, it won't hit me.
All right. So I put the gloves on. What happens, if anything?
Oh, you just slipping
Yeah.
those things on?
Just
Yep.
going in.
I'm just going with it. Yeah.
I mean, it feels strange, but it doesn't do anything immediately.
Now I wonder if you have to attune them.
You
Yeah, I
should
was gonna say, if you take an hour to attune, you could figure out what they do. It might
Okay.
be smarter to identify them, though.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need Jack to identify these magical objects.
Well,
Yeah. Well, for the time being though, can you throw those van braces in my backpack, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad
But
we came
no.
back here.
Yeah.
Anything else in that room? Or is it just the chest and the
In
glove?
that room, and then there's those other jars of various kinds of dust, etc. Like leatherworking and metalworking tools. I am trying to get rid of your.
What are you doing?
Bum, bum, bum.
Can I identify any of these? Bam! No, I can't. I don't have a clue what those dusts are.
They look.
I'm
They
gonna-
look like gloves. Oh, the jars.
The
Or-
dust, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, the dust. Yeah, you're not sure. They're just various colors.
I'm also gonna roll investigation on said jars.
Mm.
What the
You're
fuck?
just the winner today.
They look like they have distinct coloration to them. They don't look like something that you would mix in with a liquid to make like a paint or something. They look like they have a purpose.
We're
towards
taking the jars.
Alright.
Oh god.
How many and what kind are you taking?
All of
How
them.
many are there?
all of them.
Well, there's about 12 jars, so
Taking all 12.
Bro's taking a shopping cart.
Bro.
No, don't let this bitch near any figurines. God damn.
That's how I do it. Anytime I see anything that could have value, straight in the bag of holding.
I just imagine them leaving with just this tower of jars
Yeah.
holding them, bear hugging it, and there's this invisible figure holding these tower of jars.
Let's see. I'm
Bro.
trying to figure. Let's see.
Casper?
You still can't exactly leave. I guess I could
Multiply by
disguise you.
15.
Okay, yes. I will be right back. My friend is here to help me with something, but I'll still be here.
All right. Amara is almost at her maximum carry weight.
Hell yeah!
Not shocking. Well, while Amara gathers up these jars, I'm going to go back down to the first floor because I'm not entirely sure if we've explored every single room on the first floor. Because we kind of
Bounced.
said howdy doody to the ghosts and then left.
How
So,
do you do?
gonna just on real quick here on the main room and the kitchen. Be cooking now. I wanted to see if I can find any, like, they were attacked. I want to see if they killed one person. They didn't get completely shit on. See if there's any
Well, they
armor
were
of
attacked
soldiers.
while they were sleeping, so.
Aren't there some skeletons eating at the table?
Mm-mm.
Vaguely
For
remember
sure.
that. Okay. Those guys must suck. Well,
Not
Monster
a one
Hunter
of them killed
can't
one
even
of them?
kill a single monster. Absolutely L.
L
L
plus
noobs.
ratio.
All right.
Are there
Well,
any
think about
other
it this
doors? I would have won. That's all I'm gonna say.
the-
Are there
how
any
many-
other doors I haven't explored on the first floor yet?
Bum bum bum.
I was just saying that if they did kill any of them, I bet that they took the bodies.
Yeah, you'd think. I don't know. Maybe they didn't take a sword or a dagger with an insignia on it.
Yeah.
Anything that could. I mean, it probably. I guess I don't know if it's before or after last Tuesday, so it's hard to say.
It's hard to say when this happened. Like, did it happen when shit was going down, or did it happen before?
Yeah, if it was before last Tuesday, it really could be anyone. But if it was after, almost certainly Relure or
during it,
the Earl of the city.
Yeah.
For
It
whatever
is.
reason.
You guys have already seen all the rooms in the house, really. So I mean.
What a tiny ass mansion.
It was 2,000 years ago.
True.
Pores.
2,000 years ago? That would have been like the time of Interesting. There's no way last Tuesday is 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3, 2.5.
It's like 2.5.
Yeah, about 2.5. Yeah.
So that's the rough date on last Tuesday, 2,500 years ago.
Yeah.
About yeah.
Was that during the age of wizard douchebags? Or sorcerer douchebags?
No.
No?
No, it was not. This was shortly after it.
Okay.
Are we talking about the erratic
actually
arcanum?
Erraticanum.
That
Yeah.
Erratica Arcanum. That is second age, and no. This.
Okay.
Yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, it was. The current year is not 2,300-ish. It is actually closer to like 2,500-ish.
I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to relight every single entry.
Around that
Thank you.
day, around that year.
Around
I'll
that
have
year.
to double check. I'll have to double check some of my notes. I have a lot of them to go through.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Jack's mom is a sorcerer. That's cool.
Alright.
Alright, so, Jack and Sav, you guys are at Trinka's smithy. Where do you plan on heading?
I think we go back towards the inn. Meet up with the rest of the fellows.
Yeah, I'm out of money. We gotta go talk to that Godfrey fella.
Oh. I imagine that can wait till the evening. Besides, it's getting kind of late. I don't know. You got more history dealing with nobles, but I would assume that they typically don't like being disturbed in the evening. Probably better to approach them in the daytime.
All of the normal rules of society apply and more. Yes. If we were to show up unannounced, especially in the evening, we'd be, well, not greeted kindly.
Yeah, maybe in our better interest to head there tomorrow. Besides, perhaps he's heard of our exploits and might want to receive his in like real noble fashion. Good for the image and all that.
We'll need to summon one of those trumpets that goes. "Furder, furder."
Possibly even send a messenger ahead to say that we're going to be arriving before long.
I guess I could use Jeeves, but they won't be able to see him.
Oh, it'd
We'll
be
put a sheet on him.
Easy enough to get a runner to just deliver a simple message.
To the tavern.
Yeah, I'm in the mood for some good food anyway. I owe you a drink. Or a few.
Alright,
All right.
you guys head on over there. And then Amara and Rowan, what do you guys do after, sweeping the mansion?
What do we do?
Yeah.
Well, considering we probably don't have infinite invisibilities, I am going to try to disguise Amara.
Okay.
Good idea.
So go ahead and
So we're gonna see how that goes.
go ahead and roll sleight of hand with advantage.
Oh, would I not use my disguise kit?
You are.
Oh, okay. Because its proficiency is 5. I don't know if that.
Oh, then yeah, use that.
Okay. Bam. And do I roll with advantage?
Yes. Right?
Mm,
How does that work? Do you want me to roll again? I don't know the rules, so I'm not sure why I got invited in the
That
first
is up
place.
to him.
What are you making him look like? Or her look like?
A tiefling. Considering she has horns, that's probably the best thing I can go off of. Really, most of my work.
I mean, you could make a
What's her
cape.
skin color right now?
Her skin color is red.
Yeah. Tieflings come in multiple colors, right? They can be
Yeah.
purple.
Purple.
I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to make her purple, and I'm going to. Yeah, I'll give her my old cape
Yeah, her cape. Well, she might have.
or her cape, whichever one she wants to use. I'll try to help
We're talking
bind
about
her
Amara,
wings.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If she wants to hide, just suppress the transformation.
Well,
Not
yeah,
sure
but
if
she
you
still
can
looks
do
like
that.
Amara.
It's
That's
not
the issue.
really something you can do.
Yeah, it is.
Somewhat.
It's explicitly listed under the fiend shit. You can
I
just go like,
I don't think
and now you look
she
like a
can
human.
do that as a character.
Ah,
Yeah,
a
her
chosen
as
limitation.
her as a Asimar has wings innately, so
Yeah. We were gonna try to bind him down a little bit.
It's kind of
Put a cape over them.
she is a fiend, but the ass yeah.
And then
Some kind of dress, big dress,
Try-
muumuu.
Well, she's got
try to
like,
change.
you can just say that they hide underneath the cape that she has because it goes
Yeah.
down
Yeah.
to her legs.
That's what
If
I
That's
was-
that's what I'm
look at the
saying.
picture.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. And then
You don't need to bind
hey, that's
it.
not accurate anymore. Well, yeah, but it's the same thing. And then
This is accurate.
You sure you don't want her in a muumuu?
No, she has 2 horns.
Oh, true. I'm broken.
Gonna have to Photoshop that shit out.
Oh my god.
And then I guess probably want to change her skin color to purple if I can.
Giving her
And that would
the,
be all of her identifying features.
giving her the Urkel Jackson treatment. I see.
That will take as much time as I need to because I'm not really in a rush for anything.
In typical fashion of vitiligo, she still has splotches of red all over her skin.
Damn, on a 13.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll keep trying, I guess. Not really under a time constraint.
Disguise. 13.
17.
Are you still applying makeup, or are you trying to do something else with her now?
Yep. I'm just trying to make it as perfect as possible. Making her ass purple.
Her ass.
Well, no, I promised I wouldn't go there. Just her face. And obviously, you know, anything that sticks out of her armor.
Let me get this straight. So your plan to try and make sure she's not noticed by any of the surviving Rungate guards or Silvercut gang is by changing her from red to purple.
I mean, how do I realistically?
It's a step in the
I mean,
right
I don't know.
direction.
I don't know if
I'm just making sure I'm hearing this under.
Look,
if I'm getting this right.
I'm just saying, if I saw Obama and I saw white Obama, I'm not gonna be like, hey, that's Obama. I'm just like, hey, that's a white guy. Just putting it out there.
Here's the thing, right?
That white guy looks kind of like Obama.
But there's also the broken horn.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
What if I fashioned her a new horn at this workbench? Genius.
Genius.
All right.
I mean, I could probably make something like that out of stone pretty comically simply.
Yeah, but you're not here, which is the kind of the issue with that.
So what material? What are you using to make the fake horn?
But yeah, later probably. Great question. Let's see. I did have silver, but I probably can't smelt that down. I probably don't know how to smelt that down. Let's see here.
Horn.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh shit, yeah. I guess I could investigate the whole ass
Natural
house.
one.
Natural.
I can't
This
see
doesn't seem
anything.
to be a house
I'm
here.
blind.
I mean.
I fall asleep.
Oh.
I fall asleep.
You are like looking around and you're like, God damn it. I know I saw something that I could like use in here, but where is it? I can't see anything.
Oh my god, I could use all their multicolored rocks.
She does not have those.
But guess who does, buddy?
But guess who does?
I've been saving them for a special occasion.
You know, you probably could just break off her other horn.
That is true.
Yeah, but I do not have their consent, so. I guess I could fashion it out of wood.
How many more
probably
visibilities do you have, Mara?
How about paper mache? Huh?
Storm is not here.
Oh,
I don't know how to do that.
Well,
Paper and water.
you have passed without trace, but
It's just like that's half an hour, and if we're here for like 12 hours, you know.
I know. It's just it's a bit.
It's and it's not like
about,
I can do anything else
theater
right
putty?
now, so.
I mean,
don't
I
have
feel like
any
it
of
must.
these
I
things.
mean,
I'm
This
just
guy's
gonna.
have like makeup in it and shit. Theater putty. You could probably just like smush up a horn out of clay.
But what's in a disguise kit? I should what? A disguise kit D&D 5e.
okay. I'll be right back as well. As for the pastime of the tavern. Now.
Cosmetics, hair dye, small props, and a few pieces of clothing. So, well, okay,
Props?
maybe in a disguise kit, I would see having horns to make yourself look like a tiefling.
This is a world with tieflings in it. That makes a degree of sense. That is a prop.
It would make sense if I wanted to change my identity and I wanted to be a tiefling, that I would have that in my disguise kit. Joey. Specifically.
That's a very specific prop.
Wow, I mean, as specific to disguising. You know,
Daggone.
like, you could have elf ears, you would have, horns be a tiefling. You cut, yeah, I don't know how you'd make yourself short, but.
Yeah, theater person. What would you say a prop could be?
Well, it's a prop specific to a disguise kit.
If you have
not
like,
any prop.
if you have like
spirit gum or like anything to make prosthetics out of, you could make a horn out of it. So I think it's reasonable.
Yeah, well, yes, I would say that you could probably make a horn. I wouldn't say you would have a horn on you, but yes, you could
You could
probably
have
make a
fake
horn.
horns. People have fake horns all the time.
I think
Oh.
there's reason for it because like tieflings exist. So
Yeah.
like that would be a face to put on.
Like being able
Well,
to
it is
disguise
true.
as other races.
I mean, having elf
Mhm.
ears, having like orc teeth, you know, having like tiefling
Yeah.
ears, you know.
That would be things people would have. If you have a disguise kit.
What?
I would be
type-
so
what
mad
is
as an
the
orc
shape
if
of
some
the
fucking
horn?
human walked up to me with tusks.
As resident theater kid,
What?
You
what is
asked the
the
I
theater
shape?
kid.
think it's believable.
Yeah. Well, what is the shape of the horn you have?
Tiefling horn.
Tiefling horn?
But wait
They
a
are
minute,
made
multiple
they're not all the
tiefling horns-
Clearly,
same.
it's the little
Yeah,
devil
they're not
nubs.
the
Clearly,
same.
it's like the
Variety of
little like
shapes and
1-inch
sizes.
red nubs.
But what
Like-
you can do is it's assumed you have like liquid latex or spirit gum or something similar to that if it's a disguise kit. You can have a basic horn and then add onto it with some kind of sculpting material, which would it be included in the disguise kit, because that sculpting materials are very good for changing face shape.
That is true.
So
But
you can
what
have a
is-
basic horn and then like add onto it basically. So the basic horn is for more structure. So I think it's possible for sure.
Mhm.
You don't even
Alright.
need a lot because like it could be hollow.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you going with a basic horn or do you have a specific horn?
To probably to match, I would say.
Are all tiefling horns even and the same on both sides?
Asymmetric does sound cool, but
Are
probably
they?
symmetric is less noticeable.
Symmetric is definitely less noticeable, but it's feasible, I think.
Wow.
I'm asking what to start. Is the horn you have a specific shape or is it like a basic horn, like a small one?
I would just say it's a basic horn.
Basic
So you
set
could
of
expand.
horns, you see.
The
Yeah.
straight, the ones that almost look like slicked back hair.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, like
The ones that Amara specifically has conveniently.
But well, those are pretty basic.
Yeah. Her
That
horns
goes-
aren't.
those are pretty long horns.
They're pretty long.
Yeah, so we can extend them with putty.
Yep, that is why I'm asking. Okay, so you're making symmetrical horns. Sure, yeah, you can
Mhm.
make symmetric. You can extend it and make similar enough looking symmetrical horns on there.
Mm-hmm.
You rib it like the other one is. All right, so it doesn't take you super long to do it, as it's a pretty simple shape. It's nothing like a curled horn or anything like that.
Mhm.
All right, so what do you do now?
Well, we've explored the entire house. We've talked to the ghosts. There's really not much to do here. Are we staying at the end? Do I know? Are we staying here? Have we discussed this?
Not
I think
with
it was
you
pretty
here.
clear when
I
we were
think-
coming through the gate that we were gonna end up
Yeah,
Yeah,
staying.
I think
Yeah.
they had talked about it.
Yeah.
Talked about leaving or going to the inn?
Going
To
to
the
the
end.
end.
And the inn is over
Where we all are.
here by where they are. Where they are, obviously.
Yep.
I suppose I will.
I bet you've been to that inn before with your characters.
He
next to it.
has.
Okay, yeah.
I will start.
He stopped back in here.
I
Yes.
will start escorting them back to the inn,
All right.
trying to avoid as many.
Are you
Poor-looking
doing, are
people
you
if
doing pass
possible.
without a trace as you're going through the town, or?
Worth it.
I will. Yeah, I'll do that. So
Okay. So
we
are
might be
you
able to pass checks.
Are you passing through the?
I mean,
the slim
I
number
feel
of
like we
people
should
that are walking on the
probably-
street, or are you walking through the buildings?
I feel like we should probably wait for Storm just to make sure he was going along with this. You guys can cut to them for a bit, right?
Sure. So. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
I didn't have it on there.
New music.
For shame.
For shame.
Oh, yum. Be right back.
All right.
Yes, sir. So, in the tavern, Sav and Jack arrive, and now that it's later at night, it is getting a little bit more packed. Various faces, some people from Rungate that are, a little skittish, but are kind of getting used to the lively atmosphere. Some of the people of Terrell are, offering them drinks and getting them fed, typical things. So, yeah. Thorkel and Tamea, you guys, along with Emma and Barris, are just kind of enjoying a little bit of your food, and Tamea, you're getting. How many drinks have you had? Just the one?
Say I've had 2.
Two?
I'll take off another 3, I think.
3
Or
silver? All right.
Yeah. Or was it 4? It was
It's
just
free.
4.
It was 2 silver, but you paid 3 last time
Yeah.
because you wanted a tip.
No, that was Thorkel. My thing was
We both did.
the
Oh,
more expensive one. It was
yeah.
4.
Yours was 2.
Oh, mine was 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it.
We got it.
All right.
My folks brought me food. How nice.
Hey. We're eating some food right now in game 2. Well,
DoorDash time. Got it.
Chips.
how were your
All right.
two's
Yeah.
adventure in the
Yeah, I
city?
grabbed one. Thank you, though.
I'm talking to Sav and Jack here, by the way. I was
Oh,
asking,
say it again, please.
how was your travels in Terrell?
Productive.
City's pretty lively, if you ask me. Looks
We
like
need to go and talk to. Sorry.
they're excited to have a lot of newcomers, I think.
We need to go and talk to someone named Gadfrey.
Gadwin, yes. I've been meaning to speak with him, and I mean to speak to the people of Terrell and the refugees of Rungate as well. But
Jack's eyes flash, almost golden, and says, "We're finally gonna get paid."
Oh, yeah.
well, as for now, however, I believe we deal with these two, Earth and Emma. What do you want? What were your plans?
You asking the children, or are you
Yep.
asking Jack?
I'm asking.
Thing is, I'm gonna be. Well, I guess I'll just be late when I'm. Maybe not.
Emma and Barris are just kind of like looking around, and you can see that they're by this time, this late at night, they're already that like it being late at night, plus their stomachs are like really full. They're looking a little bit eepy.
A little bit eepy.
Yeah.
Well, Thorkel takes off his helmet.
We could probably teach him to make contract with some sort of eldritch being. I mean, I'm pretty sure several of you are warlocks, so.
We don't.
Well, I'm not really certain that we need to take it that far. I mean, these kids, they got their
Yeah, but
lives
there are
ahead
good
of them.
ones, like the Celestials will usually take pretty good care of their dogs.
Oh, I was more no, not with warlocks. Not
Well-
yet, at least.
You know, so rumor is that there's quite a bit of folks that are looking around to like new families are forming, but there is an orphanage in town if it really, really comes to that. But I almost feel like the best course of action is to try to pair them with somebody who will really take care of them or really like feel connected to them or appreciate them. I was noticing Troll here. It looks like he's a little bit overwhelmed. I don't know how he is as a person, but if we could find them somebody to live with for like the long term, maybe even check on them later down the road, and that'd probably be the best way to go. But that said, I did pick up a couple of little gifts for them to kind of help them feel a little bit, I don't know, excited about their change of lifestyle, I guess.
And I'll share with Thorkel and Tamea the little leather tunics and accessories and training swords that I picked up.
Ooh.
I was planning on cranking out a longhouse just for temporary housing for the refugees.
How
They're not
how
that
old
bad,
does
I-
Barris look, Joy?
Barris looks to be about 5, and Emma looks to be about 7.
All right, so I had their ages pegged just slightly above that, but these will still suffice. They'll get a lot of excitement out of these things. That the tunics are just a little bit more heavy or rugged outerwear, so that they're, whatever rambunctious activities they get up to, their clothes won't fall apart on them. And the swords really are just have some fun mimicking what they've been seeing and kind of live on the tales that they've likely experienced or heard about you, Thorkel.
You flatter me. But
Well, I mean, it's likely. Vroomgrate was a mess, and we did a lot there.
only a little.
Goes a long way sometimes.
If nothing else, the entire crowd that fled there probably remember us pretty good.
Yeah, well, whatever the case is, it's kind of just like I don't know, it's a nice thing to do, I suppose.
That is very kind of you. But Barris and Emma, I have a proposition.
Are they still awake at this point?
Are they still
They're
awake?
they're
I was
they're
assuming that they were really tired.
yeah, they're pretty
Oh.
much just like sleeping on the countertop right now. Like
Oh.
Barris is kind of drooling onto the counter.
Oh, Thorkel
Let's-
sees this and is like, never mind.
Let's just get some rooms for the night and, well, we can tuck them in and, well, make our way that direction later. It probably wouldn't hurt to put them in a. I don't know. This place seems pretty cozy. It's just a little bit busy. I don't know.
Thorkel takes off his sleeves and signals over to the barkeep.
Trowel.
Trowel, yeah.
Yeah, Trowel comes over. Hey, oh boy, well, they're all tuckered out, huh? He points down to them. Need a room?
Yeah. That'd be very nice.
Yeah. Well, I tend to try and keep at least 1 or 2 rooms because you guys have been here through through here so often. I just figured, I kind of have to at this point. Yeah, I could give you for a discounted rate too. 2 rooms for 10 silver. Sound good?
Thank you, sir. And Thorkel gives him the 10 silver.
Say,
Where's the
Trowel.
Yeah. What's up? He kind of
Tell us about your business. You're in here, your tavern.
What do you want to know?
Well, you seem like you're a little bit overwhelmed due to all the business you're getting right now, but I guess we kind of want to find a good place for these two to end up, and well, they seem to be right at home right here, right at the moment. So, tell us about your living space here and your endeavors and stuff.
Well, I actually live next door to my tavern here. I've been doing this my whole life. Inherited it from my parents, so just kind
Is
of
it just you, or is there more family, or what's the story?
You can tell because of your super high passive perception. You can see on him. He looks he looks like he's in thought. It's had a lot going on over the years. It was busy in my house. Now it's not so much. I've just been kind of occupied with the tavern.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What have you What's your opinion of the orphanage in this area? If we went that route with finding these two a home, what have you heard? What type of rumors or scandalous tales have you heard about it?
Oh, it not really many kids there. It's been pretty empty. Um, you know, a lot of families in the area here, they really have to think about, if they want kids or not. Um, it, as good as life is here in Terrell, still gotta make those big life decisions and really sit down and think about them. But
Yeah. We heard
yeah.
some rumors coming through the gate that there seems to be a lot of like families that are taking in people. Have you heard that too?
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, it's really, I'm really happy for those families. It is kind of an immediate decision that's kind of been thrust upon the citizens of Terrell, but people seem happy enough, and if they're happy, then and I'm sure the Stoneways will accommodate us and them in some way to make things work out. Um, but I think things will be pretty good. It kind of gives
Stoneways,
you a
who's
warm
that?
smile. Oh, what do you mean? Who's that?
Yeah, who's that? I'm from out of town. I don't know who that is.
Oh,
New and crowded tavern noises are distracting. They're too high.
oh, I mean the Stoneways. They're the nobles of the town. They kind of they lead us. Make the big
Oh, okay,
decisions,
okay.
help kind of administer the town. You know,
Does
help protect
everybody just
us.
kind of follow their lead?
I mean, kind of. I mean, it depends on what kind of lead you're talking about here.
Well, I mean, somebody comes by and they tell you what to do, and you do it because they have higher rank and they pay you. Maybe.
I mean, that's kind of more. So yeah, it kind of sounds like you're talking about the guards, and yeah, I mean the guards kind of do what they're told. I mean,
No,
but
no, guards work for the nobles. I mean, unless your society is defective.
I mean the guards serve the town, and they also serve the noble. I mean they're just kind of shuffled around the same way that a lot of us are. Like they help give us
You,
permits to like build things or repair things, but I mean like they don't necessarily shuffle us from building to building like that. That's what you're asking.
hmm. Do, do you at least have two classes of citizen? Like extra rights?
I'm
uh,
sorry?
uh,
Hmm. This place is screwy.
Jack, this place is ancient in their societal ways. I do not believe they have those sort of rights now.
And we gotta
Main,
get this place reconnected to the prime material plane. They have so much to catch up on.
main question at hand is, doing right by those kiddos, though. Making sure they end up in a safe environment.
I have a few ideas. Thorkel starts picking up the kids, very gently, not waking them up, and brings them to a room.
Say, Troll, bring me a couple of lagers of your finest ale that you got.
Oh boy.
We'll go ahead and
That would be
get some fine food as well.
two, I think it was.
I'm in a little bit of a celebratory mood, and I owe my friend a drink here. So, what you got?
I'm real hungry in real life now, so I'm gonna go get some eat real quick.
Oh no.
Oh, Sob, I ordered some beer, assuming that you would pay for it. Thanks.
Yeah. That's fine.
Do they have Guinness? It's Guinness.
They have their house specials and their and then it's just regular beer. Nothing super special.
All right. I'm flavoring it chocolate then with the
Yeah, it's
prestidigitation.
the ale that you would be requesting that they have on tap is right now it's the Green Dragon Ale.
Yep, that's fine.
Ah, God, that is unusually appealing to Jack then. Yes, that. But only because it has the word dragon in it.
And I'm gonna once that we get our food and meals, I'll kind of take a moment and I'll bang my cup on the table for a minute a few times to get people's attention. And I'll kind of stand up on the bench or the chair there, and I'll be like, some of you fine folk might have heard of everything that happened around in Vroomgate, but you are in the presence of some very particular heroes. And, well, some of my buddies, particularly the big one there, might be a little bit too shy to call himself out for heroic deeds. I want to raise a glass and toast to the fine efforts and heroism and I guess you could call it a spiritual calling of these individuals gathered here. So, friends and company about, I feel like you should raise a glass with me and toast to the health and valor of these fine folks. Here, here!
Everybody in the crowd just starts shouting "Here, here!" and they start raising the glasses, and a lot of clinking and seeing a lot of the people from Brungate. They seem very happy, and everybody's getting really chummy. Everybody's getting real drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, Storm, are you back? Storm.
All right, we can just.
Joey, how much do you want me to subtract from my coin purse?
From your coin purse, that would be a solid. Oh wait, yeah, you're paying for. You're paying
Drinks,
for
foods,
yeah, paying
good stuff.
for a pitcher of the ale, so that would be 10 silver.
And foods.
Oh, you're getting food too. Anything
Yep.
specific?
Just good course, good full meal.
Okay.
I could go for some beef welly.
Tell you what, I'll just make it 25 silver, and we'll call it like stuffed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, DoorDash, I forgot.
All right. So Rowan, as you and Amara kind of leave the mansion, you can see you hear it's rain is coming down pretty steadily, and the people in the streets are kind of like covering their heads with their jackets, or they're taking out their umbrellas, and the streets are definitely emptying out more, and some of the guards are patrolling the walls, and some of them are walking along the streets. So
Oh yeah, I gotta.
do you want to walk through? Do you want to try walking through the street, or are you trying to like dodge through the buildings?
Well, first I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Mhm.
What time is it right now?
Currently it is
7:54.
10 p.m.
Hmm. Okay. And what do you say my option were? Just to go straight there and then pass through buildings.
Sure. All right.
Oh, I meant or, but I guess that works. Yeah, I'll just.
If you're just going on the road, you could get there in probably 15 minutes. If you're trying to cut through all the buildings, it'll take you closer to 25.
So is it actually raining right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So
It's it's pretty steady. There's quite a bit of it.
assuming most people are going to try to be taking shelter right now, I'll probably cut down here.
Just the citizens are trying to do that, by the way.
Not sure. When I entered the place, do I have a general? I saw refugees here, and I saw refugees up at the entrance, right, being processed. Would I know where the refugees are being held right now, as like temporary homes?
Just kind of like dispersed throughout the town.
Interesting. Okay. I'll try to avoid the market area because there were plenty of them over there. So I'll stick on these side of the houses, and then
Not every single one of them is going to have a direct look on
and
the
if I
map.
see
So
particularly any of the guards,
I see.
because they would have the best recognition, I will definitely. I guess they're not really guards anymore. If I recognize any of the guards, I will especially try to avoid them, and I'll try to, avoid any citizen of Rungate in general.
Sure.
So
Okay. All right, so you two are going onto the main street, huh?
no, we'll be kind of the left side of the main street and be cutting between houses if I have to.
Okay, so you're choosing the longer route, the 25-minute one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you're cutting in between the houses and whatnot, there are some people that are just kind of like posted up in the alleyways of some of these buildings. Not many, but some. A few minutes pass and you go a little bit further. Are you checking Amara at all as you walk through the city?
What do you mean by that?
Are you looking at her at all?
It's fucking raining. I am going to make sure she has a hoodie.
A hoodie.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her my cloak.
Okay. You're just putting your cloak over her head?
Well, she's gonna fucking wear it, obviously. She can wear the hood, essentially. It's pretty
Okay.
big, so it can go over her horns. I am covering her face, is what I'm saying. And we'll see I do that as soon as I notice it's raining.
All right. All right. All right. So you begin walking through, and you, as some of the alleyways you pass by, go ahead and roll perception.
I think I might use my passive.
Okay. By the time you get about here, around one of the corners, you can see there's a group of 4 people that are talking amongst each other, and they kind of look up as you guys pass by them. You can see that they, at least one of them has the Silvercut Gang tattooed onto his forearm.
Interesting.
Do you do anything, or do you try to look away and continue on?
I'm continuing on. No need. I'm gonna speed up even.
All right, so you look at them and immediately look away, and then just begin speeding up. Gotcha.
Well, I'll glance them, but they're in an alleyway, so as soon as we pass, I'm gonna push forward.
He's trying to make it as
Okay.
awkward as possible.
Perhaps whistle nonchalantly and look back at them repeatedly.
Well, like we only see. I'm assuming they're like in an alleyway to the left of me, right? And we just briefly pass by them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not that suspicious if I just glance at them. It sounded like I walked into the alley and suddenly turned around.
Oh, I'm just a legitimate businessman, me.
All right. Takes you about 25 minutes, and you guys, you do get to the tavern.
Well,